So, good evening, everyone. My name is Inna Ulitko. I'm head of methodological department at TalkEn.Cloud platform at Green Country ESL School Network. So, we're here to talk with you about our ESL teaching course, Lesson Planning, that is launching tomorrow. Yep, so tomorrow is going to be the first day of this course. And yeah, we're gonna have briefly talk with you about all the information which is connected with the organizational moments of the course. Yeah. So first of all, welcome everyone. Let's get to know each other a little more. So can you please type in the chat so where you're from? So what cities, villages, places you're joining from? I'm currently in Kyiv. Yeah. So let me be first. Where are you guys joining? What cities, places, where are you joining from? Can you type on the chat? So I can see maybe you're busy, not ready to type. Okay, so if you can just type and then we will just discuss in the just typing, yeah. So I will not read that. Okay, so yeah, okay, I have the first one from Kyiv, Nikolskaya, see, Irpin. Somebody is from Ukraine, but in Romania right now, from Dnipro, Kyiv. Okay, so welcome everyone. Yeah, so we can see a lot of people from one place. Chernivtsi, Kharkiv, welcome everyone. Okay, good. So great, everyone. So very welcome to the course. Hello, Victoria. Yeah, hello. Good. So welcome, everyone. I do hope that we will not have any electricity or internet issues. Yes, and we will be able to spend with you like up to 20 minutes here together. So I'm so happy that many different places, yeah, people are from and are joining. So let's take a look and, we're gonna talk with you a little more about the course, yeah, so what we are gonna do with you. So you know that there will be like 4 different webinars with our trainers. There are 2 trainers in this course. Alina Korshunova and Olga Koval. So if you have attended any TalkEn.Cloud courses, so you will be able to, you were able to see them. So yeah, we will have like 4 webinars with you. Every Wednesday at 6 p.m. there will be a webinar. So tomorrow is the first one at 6 p.m. We will talk about defining learning aims according to the age and level and needs with our trainer Olga Koval. Then on the 12th of June, the next Wednesday, yeah, in a week, we will be discussing lesson planning, yeah, we will talk about aims, anticipated problems, about solutions with Alina Korshunova, our second trainer. Then the third webinar will be on the 19th of June at 6 p.m. as well, yeah. So you will be talking about lesson frameworks with Oля Koval. And the final one will be on the 26th of June with Alina Korshunova. Yeah, so the final one. We will be talking with you about common difficulties and assessment. Yeah, we will talk a little about formal and informal assessment. And just pay attention that all the webinars, they are on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. So the same day of the week and the same time. So please do not hesitate and join. And if you have any internet issues, don't worry. We will be adding recording of each webinar in your material sections in 24 hours after the webinars. Yeah, so we will be adding all the information. Do not worry about that. Everything will be added. If you skip or if you have any light, electricity, internet, whatever, any other issues, you will be able to watch the recording. Yeah. So 4 webinars, 90 minutes each. So and the webinars will be in the same format as we are meeting today with you. The same webinar, yeah, where you will be able to participate using the chat. Okay. Good, let's move on. If we talk with you a little more about the resources of the course, each of you has personal account on my TalkEn.Cloud platform, right? If you don't just scan, I'm pretty sure that you do, you can scan the first QR code and you will be able to get to your personal account. And also all the participants, they join Telegram channel where we will be able to, where you will be able actually to get the notifications, reminders about the materials, about the preparations, about the video recording, and so on and so forth. So please scan the second QR code to join the actually the channel and to be just to know all the latest news connected with the course. Yeah. So please try to scan. I hope you have scanned or make a screenshot. You will be able to scan later. And if you're talking with you about your personal account, so you can see over here that in your account, there are already less materials of lesson planning course. So you can see my book section on the right. Yeah, if you click on it, then you will get immediately in the section with materials. Let me share it with you. So if you click on that button, you will get into your materials section. And over here, you can see the glossary, which can be very important for you to prepare, to work during the actually our course. Then the pre-course meeting, the recording will be added like as soon as possible over here. And then you can see the materials of the 4 webinars. So before each webinar, we kindly ask you to look through this section. First of all, we ask you to click on test yourself section, okay, and check yourself how well, yeah, so we will use with you TTT, test, teach, test, right? So you will test yourself firstly, look through, just try to type the answers, just check yourself, then look through the theoretical material, read all the information which was prepared by the trainers, and then you can check yourself again. So you can check how you understood all the material. Yeah. So you can complete these exercises few times. So if you want to like reset, you can reset. If you want to just glance at some keys, yeah, you can glance clicking on the answers. And also, as I mentioned before, we will be adding the recording of each webinar, yeah, in 24 hours after the webinar. So you do not need to look through all the materials, I mean, all the materials for 4 webinars, yes, at once. You have to do it before watching the webinar, each webinar. Before the first one, you complete the first materials, yes. Before the second, you complete the second, and so on. So probably you do understand it. Okay, and if you're talking with you about the, let me see here, if you're talking with you about the preparation, so that is basically everything what you have to know. So you need to look through the theoretical material, right, before each webinar, and you can find it in your personal account in my book sections. If you click here, then you go immediately where I have showed you. Yeah, over here we will be leaving some messages for you, just reminders about the preparation or any other needed information. And you can see the schedule of the webinars. Yes, each Wednesday we're today the 4th of June, and here there will be all the rest of the webinars too. So just for you to know. And also, as I mentioned, once a week, every Wednesday at 6 p.m., we're meeting up with you. But how to join? If you go to your personal account, you will be able to see the button, join the class, and every Wednesday it will be changing. Yeah, so do not copy and do not save it. We will be changing it every time before every webinar. So you need to log in to your account and then click on the button to join the class and then join the class. So it will be in Zoom, we will be using Zoom. So you click on it and then like today, yeah, you will get to our actually session with the trainers. So you will have the trainers, the sessions with the trainers like during like 90 minutes. Yeah, sometimes it's a little longer. Yeah, if everyone is active. So we will engage everyone to actually to participate using the chat. So please be ready for that. Yeah. To join actually the webinar, just click like 5 minutes in advance and you will be able to join. Yeah, just click on this button. And just a kind reminder that the link will be changing every time, so you shouldn't save it. Yeah, so just click on it like 5 minutes prior to our meeting. And yeah, we're meeting up at 6 p.m. every Wednesday. Then if you're talking about the course, there will be like 4 webinars, and after the webinar, to get the certificate, you will need to complete after all 4 webinars. To get the certificate, you will need to complete the test. There will be the test in your accounts, in your material section. We will tell about it a little later, like after the first webinar actually. So it will be in your materials section after webinar number 4, and there will be written the test, and you will need to complete it. There will be some questions, yeah, so that depends how many questions there will be, and you will need to complete it to, so probably there are like more than 20, so that may be my mistake. Yeah, you will need to complete the test. There you click on it, you will have 3 tries. And to get the certificate, you need to have 80% of correct answers. So please don't worry about that because you will have 3 tries. I'm pretty sure everyone, if you attend the webinars or watch them, so you will be able to get that score actually. Yes, after you get 80% of correct answers, you will see the form. Yeah, you will need to see, you will see the form which you will need to fill in the form actually. Yeah, so we will ask you to fill in the form, you fill it in, and then you get the certificate on your email. Yep. So remember that after the final webinar, in your accounts, in your material section, there will be the test. Then you need to complete it. You will have 3 tries to complete it. You need to get the certificate, you need to get 80% of correct answers. So please do not hesitate, and just after finishing all the webinars, you will be able to complete the test. Yes, 80% of correct answers will guarantee you to get in the certificate. And to get it, you will need to fill in the form. You will see the form after completing the test. It's quite easy, so you shouldn't worry. So you just click and you see the button. That's it. So it will be easy. And the access to the materials and the final test will be available for you for till the 26th of August. So for 2 months after completing the course. Yeah, so you will have like 2 months to look through the materials again, to watch the recordings, and to complete the final test. So 2 months for that. So I'm pretty sure that you will be able to and to complete it, yeah, and to get the best as good results, the best results for your test, yeah, and get the certificate. And after you complete all the materials, yes, section, after you get the certificate, the access will be closed the 26th of August. So you have to do it till that time. So I'm pretty sure that you will be able to do that. Yes, and then we consider the course finished, yes, after you complete the test, after you get the certificate, and after the access is not available anymore to the materials, yeah. So that will be the end of our course. And we are launching, this is the first launch of this course, yeah, so it's very popular among our participants. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy it. If you have any questions, you can type them on the chat. I will be able to answer them. So please do not hesitate. If you have any questions, type them in the chat. And while you're typing, I will remind you that the recording of this meeting will be added in your material sections like in 24 hours, and all of the rest of the materials will be also added like video recordings will be added in 24 hours after each webinar. Yeah, so if you have any issues and you can't join live, don't worry, you can watch the recording. But we do appreciate if you can join. So it's much better to work online with active participants and to communicate with you. Yeah, so that's always much better when you want to learn something. Okay, so let me look through the chat if there are any questions. Okay, Victoria, everything's clear. Thank you, Victoria, for your answer, for the response. Thank you so much, Victoria. Good, anyone? So I will be here like for 1 minute. If anyone has any questions, just type them. Okay, good. So just reminding that tomorrow is our first webinar. To prepare before the webinar, you need to go to your materials section, look through the materials, complete the check yourself section, and be ready to participate tomorrow, because I have communicated already with Olga, our trainer. She is eager to start the course. She just adores it, so she's eager to find out a little more, to communicate with you more. Okay, thank you, Yulia. Thank you so much. Okay, I see that there are no questions. So thank you so much for joining. Yeah, you see we have coped very, very fast. Tomorrow it will be much longer. Yeah, so 90 minutes with the trainers. They have a lot of materials for you. So yeah, and so see you tomorrow, and we'll be waiting for you at 6 p.m. Ukrainian time if you're joining from abroad. Yeah, so it's Ukrainian time, 6 p.m. So see you tomorrow. Thank you, Daria. Thank you for joining. And everyone, have a nice evening and see you. Yeah, see you tomorrow.